Finding Nemo soccer. Students were lined up and were kicking a yarn ball off of a cone. When they kicked it off, they would run to the middle and get a noodle slice. When students were lined up, I had to modify the game by telling students that only the person who kicked the ball can go get it, because 2 or 3 students were running after the ball. Students each had a turn during play. It's hard to make sure all students are swapping up, but you have to pay attention to your students. I would change the game by not facing students all towards the middle. Instead, I would have them all facing the same direction. I would also shorten the lines so that there would be only 5 students in each line. Too many students in one line will cause boredom. Students were working on kicking, and at the kindergarten age, it is important to make sure they are kicking straight. I tried to make sure students were kicking straight. Students struggled with staying in their lines and behind the cones. There were too many students in one line, so they were all getting distracted. The students did pay attention when I told them to pay attention. When I blew the whistle, I had students sit so they could hear me, and they did this very well. The easiest part of teaching the lesson was getting students to pay attention. The hardest part was getting them to stay in their lines. It was a good experience with my first kindergarten lesson. Not everything is going to go perfectly, but it is important to modify and go with the flow.